about 6 pounds of spare ribs here, and it's slightly frozen. That makes it a little easier to remove this layer of fat or tendon that we're going to need to remove. And so we get underneath here. Let me turn it this way so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Maybe you still won't be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to get under this and remove all of this stuff here. There we go. But it makes your ribs so much better. There we go. Now let's pull together our rub for the ribs. Most of these spices I have are dried, but anytime you can use them as fresh, that will help the flavors be even better. So I did have garlic, 2 cloves of garlic, chopped finely. I had fresh thyme, 2 teaspoons of thyme, and 2 tablespoons of chopped rosemary. I have that fresh. And we want 1.5 tablespoons of kosher salt. One of the ingredients I did not have, and I will not go back to the grocery store for it, is 2 tablespoons of fennel seeds. Now then, I want 2 teaspoons of sage, 2 teaspoons of paprika, and it's the sweet paprika, not the smoked. We want 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and yes, I still have this crazy old grinder that doesn't work. Want 1 teaspoon of red pepper. I'm actually using ancho chili pepper, 1 teaspoon of coriander, 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, and 1/2 teaspoon of cardamom. Let's mix that up. And then let's put 2 tablespoons of oil in. I'm using olive oil. And that'll help us spread it on our ribs. Okay, so there's our rub. Just a quick reminder to subscribe to my channel. It is really helpful to me when you subscribe. Also, select the black bell so you will receive alerts telling you that I have released a new video. And I want to thank all of you for watching my videos, and I hope you're enjoying and trying some of the recipes. Now that our ribs are prepared, we've got that tissue off of the back. Let's take our rub and using our silicone pastry brush, which you can find this down in my description if you'd like to purchase it. It really is a handy pastry brush. It is dishwasher safe also. So let's just mop this on here. And what we're going to do to these delicious ribs are to let this marinate overnight, and then we'll cook them tomorrow. Make sure you get down the sides of them. This is good on any style of rib. I happen to be using spare ribs tonight, but I've also done this recipe with baby backs, and they're delicious too. Okay, let's flip these over and put the marinade on the other side too. So I'm getting it all spread out. Now what we want to do is wrap this in parchment paper and then seal it up in plastic wrap. I don't like my meat touching plastic. Okay. There, I did it. Now it's all wrapped in plastic wrap and it's protected with the parchment paper. And so I can put it in the refrigerator and marinate it overnight. So I'll see you tomorrow. Now my ribs have marinated overnight and I'm ready to put them in the oven. I've preheated the oven to 325 degrees and I have this baking pan with a rack. The ribs just about fit. As you can see over here, I've had to roll them over a little bit to keep them from hanging over and dripping. I did spray my rack with an avocado oil. You can rub it with any kind of oil. You just want to prevent it from sticking. And what we're going to do next is put it in the oven for 2 hours or until it's tender. Okay, our ribs are finished. Now we're going to put our balsamic vinegar on so we can glaze the ribs. By the way, my ribs took 2.5 hours to cook to become tender. Again, I'm using spare ribs. Baby back ribs would not take near that long. Okay, so 4 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. We'll use 2 tablespoons on each side. I did taste the meat. You should be heating up your grill right now. Okay, let's put the vinegar on this side. Okay, let's go get these boys on the grill. So we will be right back. Okay, so I've got my ribs on the grill and I'm going to cook them on 2 minutes on each side. Just wanting to brown that balsamic vinegar onto the ribs. Darby says something smells really good. Don't those ribs look delicious? So I put them on the grill for 2 minutes on each side, and mine started falling apart when I tried to take them off of the grill. But that means they're very tender, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to serve these up. You need to let them rest for 10 minutes before you cut into them. So I'm letting mine take a 10-minute rest. Well, the ribs have been plated up. I let them rest 10 minutes, and then I put them on our plate for dinner. I already had some fried potatoes I made up with onions and a mango cucumber salad. Yum! It looks delicious, doesn't it? Balsamic vinegar ribs. These would be good for any picnic or cookout, any summer celebration. Let's eat.